Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, welcome to my page. Oh my goodness. Do you ever have that happen and the wrong words just about come out of your mouth? I don't even know what I was going to say. But anyways, DIY Crafts with Dar. Hey, hello. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Yesterday was quite the day. Very, very long for me. Mondays are usually pretty brutal, but yesterday, because I had been gone 3 days last week, it was even worse than normal. So I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I got a ton of things done, but my day ended really, really late. And I will be laying back down for just a short nap after this. So, hey, did you know we have a launch? So we have our patriotic launch. I knew that they had said that we would probably get peanuts in the patriotic collection, but that it wouldn't be until our that wouldn't be until ChalkCon. So I didn't really expect it come today, and it didn't. I can't get my words out today. Oh my goodness. I need another cup of coffee to get me going. So there is not peanuts in this collection, but there's some fantastic designs. I'm hoping I can share my screen with you. I'm going to try. I am going to try. I've done it before. It doesn't work the greatest, but I'm hoping that you'll be able to see it. I didn't even get everything posted onto my Facebook page or even my team page, but everybody should have gotten an email that gave you the link to all the new transfers. Sadly, they are mainly US ones. I feel terrible for our Canadian friends who the ones that they got are ones from before. So I don't know what's going on. I intend to ask because it doesn't sit well with me. I'm really sad for you guys that didn't get new transfers because it would have been the perfect timing to do this. So anyways, lots of great American patriotic ones. I hope that the Canadians can use a couple of them, maybe the fireworks one, but I'm sorry. That would not have been my decision. And hopefully someday I'll get to help make those decisions. I know they're working on some things. So top secret. So anyways, guys, we're going to do the blocks for our leaning ladder. Our theme this month for my monthly kit, because I was kicking off my monthly kit today, and I didn't know that they were having a launch until just a couple of days ago. All right. So yeah, surprise. And then we have new chalk paste. Our color of the month is called Home, and it is a dark blue, patriotic blue. So that's coming too. I got to see it yesterday. I actually couldn't log into the it was a Zoom meeting that was being held that showed everything. I had to wait until it was all done. My password and it didn't work. I couldn't get a hold of anybody. So I didn't get to participate in the Zoom. Hopefully some of you guys did. Anyways, there's some great stuff. Let me go ahead and let me just see if I can share that with you guys. Let me see comments here. Let's see who's here. And I'm going to, let me see who's here. Let me share this with VIP group. And help, where am I? Who am I? All right, so yeah, very busy day for me yesterday. My day ended at 4:30 this morning, so I have not gotten much sleep. I hope I can paint straight. We'll see. I really had to get stuff done. It was not my choice. I had to have it done today. So, anyways, here we go. Hi, Karen Ross. I'm sorry you're in pain, my dear. Oh my goodness. Let's all pray for Karen. That is not fun to be in pain. Let me put you down to this project so you don't have to just be looking at me, and you can see the cute bees. We're going to do a bee theme to go with all our other bee stuff that we've been doing, So this is going to go in our little house ladder that are monthly blocks. These are our monthly blocks. And this one's like brand new. This one's kind of revamped, and this one's kind of a combination. So there we go. Let me see. Okay. Hi, Tony. How are you? Hi, Sandy. Hi, Sherry. Good morning, Marilyn. Hi, Betty. Hey Carrie, how are you? Hi Darlene Barr. Hi Bridget. Hi Vicky. Hi April. Tony. Yes, they were very awesome. I know there's some really good ones that I'm gonna use. Hi Pam, Stephanie. Yeah, I was disappointed there were no peanuts this time, but we were told that they're working on some. This is what I do know with peanuts is that they have to have a lot of meetings with them to get things approved, and it takes a very long time. So they probably should start a whole year ahead of time. It's not like just being able to say, hey, let's do this, and they do it. They have to get everything approved, and it goes through committees over there. So it takes a long time. Yes, Vicky, I'm so sorry. I know I'm disappointed for you. It makes my heart hurt because you guys are just as important as we are. So they should have had, a bunch more for you guys. I can understand why they do a lot of them USA because I don't even know what the split is, but I know that it's probably in my head, if I guessed it, it would probably be as far as teams and not teams, as far as designers, probably 85% are US and 15% Canadian. And that's really, I feel like it's even going to be less. I feel like we've lost a lot of our Canadian designers, but we do have customers up there that purchase. So gosh, guys, they need to do better. And I'm voicing my opinion. Sorry. Carrie, why did they switch to Zoom? I don't know. I am not sure why they switched to Zoom. I actually don't know, and that's a good question because I couldn't log on. They could have done it in Designer HQ. That would have been just fine. So, hey Deborah, how are you? Hi Jill. I know it's been a minute, huh? Hi Cheryl, good morning. Hi Sarah. Okay, so let me see if I can share my screen. Let me try to get to what I want to get to. And let me see if I can actually share it. I don't know if it's going to let me. Is it going to let me? It's probably going to do it weird. Yeah, it's going to do it sideways. I'm going to have to just do it the best I can. It's going to show you two things at once. So this is literally my screen on my phone. Okay, so I know it's tiny, but I wonder if I can make it bigger. Oh, I can kind of sort of, but so I can kind of scroll over and show you stuff like that. But so Lady Liberty. I really like that one. I think that's really cool. And then we have a flag one here, and we have some minis. The minis are really cool. I thought these were really great for the silverware. I thought that was really cool. And then there are some new surfaces, and there's new resin. So there's resin that you use a flashlight to cure, I guess. I don't know. Happy April Fools. I know. That's what I'm thinking. April Fools. There's the launch. Okay, so isn't that cool? I love the fireworks. And they put some of that on the napkins and on the placemats. And then look at this, red, white, and blessed. And it also goes on the door hanger. So that's really cool. So that's a big size D transfer. That's really cool. And then this red, white, and blessed is separate. You can put that on a t-shirt. And then this is just telling you about perks. If you're not a perks member, you want to join because you get 30% off. Yeah, my screen, I'm sorry. This is the best I can do. I love the porch leaner. Okay, what do you guys think of the porch leaner? The porch leaner is really cool. I know this is really small on your screen. Sorry. The porch leaner is really cool, like that. And then we have candelabra, candle whatever, candle holders with stars and beads. I think that's pretty cute. And I don't know that any of these are from last year for us American US people. I think that they're all new. So the Liberty Bell, that's really cool. That flag one's cool. I love, this is my favorite. I will be making a bunch, and I wish this was big enough. It might be big enough to put on the doormat. Okay, so I'm thinking I want that one, the flag company, on the doormat. I love that. Betty Ross's, no, it's just Betty Ross Flag Company stitching Old Glory since 1776. I love that. And then they also did it on some placemats, and they've put some stuff on a mailbox. All right, and then here's some more. These are size A ones, so small ones. That there's one with a buffalo, one with an eagle. This one is spilling the tea since 1773. That's kind of cute. I know this, and look at on a t-shirt. Okay, so that it just kind of shows you how to do it. Talks about Club Couture. This is probably my second favorite. Okay, Star Spangled Banner. I love it on a flag like that. That's really cool. I just think that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart to do that. I'll look at comments in just a moment. But that one is, what's that, a size E? Is a size E. Yeah, it's a size E. 12 by 18. That's really cool. And look at how they did it just with white. It's probably vanilla. They probably use vanilla. It kind of looks like vanilla, not white. And then a little thing on a door. They used, remember those little banner type things from Christmas? That's pretty cool. I like that. And what's over here, I'm just kind of exploring. So we have jewelry findings. So there's jewelry kits that you can make, jewelry. Look at that the little neckerchief thing for dogs, the little handkerchief, the little whatever, bandana. There we go. Sometimes I have to try my words 3 times. And then I love this. I love this flag. I think that's really cool. And then here's a flag on this. What do we have over here? Let me look. So they made like a fabric quilt pattern. I thought that's really cool. We had the one with the 4 down here. We had this pattern before. That's from last year. Okay. So I think this flag is from last year too, because of the Brave. I think I'll have to look in my drawer. I think I have that already. So, and then we have America the Beautiful. Don't remember if we had that last year or not. That's pretty cool. Am I making you guys dizzy? And then here's our very small Canadian section. I'm sorry, guys. I'll probably get in trouble for even saying anything, but you know what? I'm sorry. You were left out, and it's not fair. Okay, these are do-overs from last year. Sorry. I hope they do something else. That just doesn't sit well with me. I'm sorry. They'll probably make me delete my video. But I love you guys, and I feel like you need more. Okay, so hopefully they'll do more. Okay, then they have the UV resin, so that's new for us. And they have ABCs that we can make into little keychains, and there's all the colors, more colors. I think that's it. Okay, let me switch back over to another screen, and let me look at, okay, 3 from last year. Okay, perfect. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to remember which ones we did last year. Oh my goodness. Hi, Jenny, how are you? And hi, Laura. Hi, Stephanie. I know, I love the porch leader and the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, there are some really good ones. Hi, Sandy. So these are going to be live today at 8 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Mountain, 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern. So let's see, what does it say? Because of the Brave and the 4 patterns in America. Okay, perfect. That's what I knew 2 of them, but the third one, I was like, which one is it? Okay, so we need to get started. 17 new, 5 returning. Oh yeah, because of the Canadian ones. Yeah, 5 returning. That's right. Okay, I'm juggling my board here. Hello. Okay, so let me bring my board up. We are going to do our cute little bee inserts. These go in the house leaning ladder. This is not the small leaning ladder, I believe. There's been a couple of people that asked me, and I'm grateful they asked me, because the fact that they would get them and they wouldn't fit in their small ladder. So, and also some of the other small things that won't fit in the big ladder. Okay, so we have 2 different ladders. This ladder that we're putting these in is the big 3-foot ladder. So it's basically 3 feet. Okay, so we're going to take everything off. I don't know that the back part is going to fit on all of these. I'm just going to kind of set them over here for a moment. We'll kind of take things apart. I wanted to ask you guys, who in our little group here watches Survivor? I think Laura does for sure. And did you see last week, and did you just cry your eyeballs out? I mean, I was already tired and emotional because of doing my craft show setup. And it's always that way for me. You know, it's just kind of high stress and want to make sure that everybody's happy with their spot. And then I was able to watch Survivor that night. I came home and I took a nap, and then I go and I look at it on my which app is it? I don't watch it on TV. I watch it on Paramount. And so I watched it after the fact, and boy, oh boy, did I cry. Let me turn it down, sorry. Hi, Doris, how are you? Hey, Lori, you're a Survivor fan too. Hi, Sherry. Carrie, you were bawling. Hi, Nyla. Yeah, I was bawling my eyeballs out. I just, we've kind of talked about it, how there's a girl on there that has autism. And I tell you what, it was powerful. If you haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, because sometimes people tape theirs and they watch it later. You're going to cry your eyeballs out. I promise. Because I did. and I don't cry too often, but I tell you what, it was a tearjerker. It was. Okay, so I'm just kind of separating things. These are white. This is yellow. These little things are yellow. This little heart is red. We'll just put this down here somewhere. These stripes are yellow. This is black. Maybe we'll have room. We'll do what we can. If we can fit everything on here, we will. But there's a lot of pieces. So guys, there are a ton of pieces on this one. So bees are the theme for this month's monthly kit. And then, so this is the one, it goes in this great big ladder here. It goes in this ladder right here. See this great big house ladder that's fun? Yeah, we're going to put it in that. You were bawling too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, last week was the best. You cried rewatching the clips. I know. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to take this apart. Yeah, it was very powerful. It was. So I may end up putting one of these on the other board, just because I may not have enough room. All right, so just taking things apart. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to have to put that block on the other one. Okay, this is the base. That's yellow. This part is white. The stripes are yellow. I'm going to put those over by the yellow. I know, I'm looking forward to this week. I've read a lot of controversial things about people saying, "Oh, now he just sometimes I have trouble with the names, but the guy that hugged her, what is his name?" Anyways, they're saying now he just lost because everybody will want to get him out because nobody can win against him now. And I'm like, that is just so sad. It's just so sad that people think that way. But, it was pretty amazing. It was pretty powerful. Okay, so let's put our little beehive up here. And our flowers. So our flowers, the centers actually come out to make it easy for you to paint. Those centers can go right here. We have a lot of pieces on here, so we have to really get going. Okay, this is another red heart. I'm going to put it over here. This is white. It's going to go right there. And our bee is going to take apart. So this bee. Okay, I think we got all our pieces apart. This is yellow. I'll just put it right here. No, maybe I should put it up by the beehive. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay, and then this one block's going to go on another board. Do I have just a small board? I have, yeah, I kind of do, kind of, sort of. I have this board. This will work. Okay, so let's paint this one first. Joe, thank you, Joe. Yes, and Eva is the girl. So I remember Eva's name. Hi, Holly. How are you? You haven't seen any Survivor, but you'll have to watch. Yes, and I'm not going to ruin it for you. Laura, it hit you hard because your nephew is autistic and struggles. Yes, yes. It just, oh gosh, guys, you got to watch it. So even if you only just watch that one, and you'll get it, you will get what's going on. Okay, so this is going to be our blue. So I'll do this background, crystal blue. I might have done aqua sky before. Let me look. Do I want to do aqua sky? Yeah, I think I want to do aqua sky. I think that's what we used before. Hi, Janine. How are you? Hi, Chris. Hi, Holly. So we are doing our monthly kit is going to be bee themed. So we are doing our blocks for that, and then I'll have the insert. Actually, I did post it already, so I'll give you the link. I posted it. The Christmas I'm still working on. I'll have the Christmas either tonight or first thing in the morning. Okay, so I am not 100% sure because guess what? Darlene still has lots of paperwork today. That's what happens when I take a day off. And I had to do some running around yesterday. I had to go take all of my money from the craft show, go deposit into the bank so that the money could be in there and the checks could clear, and then pick up the keys for the next craft show and pay for the postcards for the next craft show to go out. That one, they required that you pay in person, which was kind of different. I wasn't used to that, but it worked. Got that all done. My postcards went out yesterday. They'll be to most of my people either Wednesday or Thursday because they're all here in this area. Okay, I'm going to move this. So that is aqua sky. All right, let's just start up in the corner. So this is going to be our yellow, and we are using our deep ochre for our yellow. Are you gonna make the bee theme for one of the door hanger? Yes, yes. So the door hanger like this right here. Oh, I don't have myself in the corner. Let me put myself like this one. I have bees for that. So yes. So it's gonna be bees to match, because I kind of did it so you could put this on your door and the leaning ladder down on the ground, like next to it. Okay, I'm trying to put myself there. I go. There, I'm in the corner. Yay! Okay, trying to look at comments, see if I missed anything. If I did, I'm so sorry. I missed. Okay, yellow. Let's do all our yellow. So we have deep ochre. I get to see Jenny this next weekend. I get to see you on Sunday or Monday. Which day are you going to set up, Jenny? I wish that we had Saturday to set up too. It just they have somebody renting the hall. They have an event in the hall. Well, and it could just be a church event. It's not always that they're renting it out. It is not available. It is being used. So sometimes it is being used by the school. Sometimes it's being used by the church. But it's not available to us on Saturday. Darn it. Some Saturdays it is, and we're able to get in there a day early. I love that. I love having that extra day. But not this time. No such luck. All right, so deep ochre, and then let's just do all of our other things. And I'm looking at my little cheat sheets over here, the center of this flower. And what else? Okay, so let me see. All of the little things, all of these, okay? So all of the little things that came out. Oh yeah, the beehive, of course. The beehive. So we have our launch today. I showed it. We have a patriotic transfer launch for Chakator, and I'm not as concerned at the moment for me to get off of here right when it begins, but if you guys want to, it's not going to sell out. So don't think that you have to rush, because here's the thing. They've been really close together, and I think that they have plenty of inventory. Nothing's going to sell out. They actually have a tray too, but the tray didn't make it. There's a couple of new things, but the tray didn't make it, and it will be here soon. You know, they do the best they could do, right? Okay, this is yellow. What else is yellow? I'm looking at my cheat sheet over here. I think that's it. Okay, so this, oh, the top of this is yellow because it has honey on it. Honey, do 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 do, sugar, sugar. I can't sing. Just tell me to stop. Say stop, stop. Oh my goodness. All right. So deep ochre is our yellow. You can use any yellow that you have. You don't have to go out and buy new yellow. If you have antique gold or mustard, any of those will work. Okay, there we go. You went to Menards and bought paint for your office and started painting the walls. It looked gray green in the store, but as you were painting it looked gray blue. Oh gosh, yeah, sometimes, yeah, Jenny, Sunday, so yours is going to be, like around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We can't get in early. You thought it was the 9x9 that was delayed and not the tray. I thought that, okay, let me look, because I have it on here. So when I printed this out, it said delayed. Maybe they didn't update. I didn't get to watch I did not get to watch the Zoom meeting. Okay, so let me just kind of go through. I did print everything out, so I could have shown you that way instead of on my screen. But I was hoping my screen would work better. It didn't. It didn't fill the whole screen. When I printed this out, it told me that it was delayed. So did she tell you different? Did she tell you that something else was delayed? Because these little things here. Oh, it is that. Oh, yeah, that is delayed. That's delayed. Yeah, the 9x9. That is the 9x9. You're right. I was thinking it looked like a tray to me. You're right. It is the 9x9. We were talking about the same thing. When I printed that out, it was very late last night. So yeah, we were actually talking about the same thing, and I just didn't realize it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Will I have an electrical outlet near you? We can run a cord, probably a cord. So the phone stand is listed in services for $6. Oh, nice. So it's there. Okay, let's keep going. So let's do our B kind. That is going to be our blue. That's our aqua sky. We used the aqua sky on our other square, but we haven't used it over here yet. Okay, so aqua sky on the other sheet. Okay, so we're going to do our Be Kind. And I know our flowers are this color. And then I'm looking to see, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that is that color on here. Just this and the flowers. Okay. All right, so that and this. Okay. All right, so this is aqua sky. We'll have to put second coats on things. Okay, so I don't know why I got so much, but I'll have to use it for the other thing. Okay, so black. Let's just go with our B. Let's do black. And maybe I just scooch up just a little bit more so I have room for my little tray right here. Don't want to dump it. Okay, so black. We're going to do our B's. And, oh, this is black also. So I should go ahead and put black on that. All right, we can start there. Let's start there. How about that? How about that? Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. I am just really tired. It's going to be one of those days where I have to take a couple of naps. I just had to get my work done. So it was on my boss's desk this morning. And so I stayed up pretty late doing it. And this new computer program is kicking my booty. It really is. It really is. So, okay, so that's black. Now we have the B's are black, and that's the only other thing that's black. Okay, so I got a lot of black here that I really didn't need all of that. That seems to be my theme today. Is let's just see how much paint we can waste. Oh my goodness, Darlene. I'll just paint the whole thing. I don't need to, but I will paint the whole thing. So all my bees, we're getting all our bees. And we do need some brown. And we need some red. We still need our white. We're getting there. We are getting there. So I did not get one painted ahead of time. The monthly kits will not go out until tomorrow because I just haven't been able to stay on top of things because of being gone. Let me give you the link though. You're happy to see the stars and beads. Yes, use on the egg. Can use to make the egg pedestal into, yes, exactly. Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, the color of the month is called Home, and it is a blue that is for that's like a patriotic blue. Let me see. I'm going to give you the link for all of these monthly kits. I'll be cutting tomorrow. Today is not the day for that. I have another order that has to go out. I had weddings that had deadlines. My weddings were my priority because I can't miss my weddings. You know, that's my priority. Okay, let's see. And those came in a couple of days ago. So those have been there. I went to the wrong one. I'm like, why am I not seeing the right one? I went to my 2025. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to give you the link to the collection, and you're going to be able to go to the collection. If you have any problems at all and it tells you, I don't ship to your area, I do ship to the area. We just have problems with Shopify and sometimes have to do a workaround. So you can always fill your cart and let me know that, hey, I have my cart filled and I'd like to check out. So yeah, that's just the way that it is. So yeah, the new stuff is live. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That is early. It's live already. Oh my goodness. Okay, so white for this. Yeah, they wanted to get it on there early. That's, well, good for them. Good for them. Yeah. So I know there's more peanuts coming up. I know we were kind of disappointed that peanuts weren't included in this one. I know they're working on it. It's one of those things where everything has to be approved, and it just does take a while. Unfortunately it does. Okay, so all the little hearts, the big hearts. The big hearts are the wings. Those need to be painted white. Help! It's trying to fly away. It's trying to fly away. All these petals are white. This heart is white because it is a wing. These are white. The other little hearts will be red. Gosh, I wish I had time to go to my cabin in between my craft shows. I actually thought I did in the beginning, and then I just didn't realize as far as setup. Oh, the center of the little flowers is white. Okay, now I need some brown, and then I need some red. Color of the month isn't posted yet. Okay, so don't check out then. See, that's where some people have had an issue before, when color of the month was not posted yet and they checked out and then they're like, oh man, I missed it. So you can just put everything in your cart and then just hang tight. Don't check out without that color of the month. You're going to want that. And remember, if you're not a designer, if you're a Perks member, or a customer, you have to purchase $75 in order to purchase the color of the month. So you don't want to do that twice. Okay, I am using milk chocolate, and it is going to be watered down for this. So we're going to make kind of a stain. Hope you can kind of see. Sorry, I'm like right here with this little tray. Thank you for letting us know, Stephanie. I appreciate that. It's nice to have someone that's willing to help because it helps all of us. I'm not able to multitask that much. I try. Okay, so the handle is like a stick, and I'm just painting it. So this is only going to need one coat. It's kind of like stained like a piece of wood. Same here. Like this is the label, kind of, sort of, and it just looks kind of like a piece of wood. All right. Okay, that's all there. Okay, so let's dry all this and let's do all of our second coats. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to move this just so I don't make a mistake. We'll dry everything. We'll paint the second coat on the other square, which is on another board. Don't worry. I do have it. I love the bees. They're so cute. They're so busy. I can add these to my little section. I'm going to have an entire section of bees at the next craft show. I had to kind of scrunch. Oh, guess what? I didn't do the red hearts. We'll do the red hearts next. We'll do the red hearts. I missed it. Let me see if you were. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's always nice to have helpers. Right, guys? All right, here we go. These ones that are watered down takes a second to do it. Okay. Alrighty, so I might need to put a second coat on that brown. I'm gonna, let's just put a really light coat. It's kind of streaky. It's kind of streaking on me. All right, there we go. It looks too much like wood grain. Okay, I forgot the red hearts, you guys. Let me do the red hearts really quick. Okay, so I'm just using country red. I just grabbed a red. Red is red for this. Now, if you're doing a big area with red, you really want to get the right red. But these little hearts, I just grabbed whatever's close to me. And country red was there. Santa red will do. Tuscan red, whatever red you want to use is absolutely fine. But country red was perfect. Okay, let me dry this one more time. And then we're going to bring in the blue, the one to do the blue. So dry, dry, dry. Dry our hearts. Dry our handle. Dry this. Okay, bring in the next. Okay, perfect, guys. We're just got your monthly kit. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. So we'll start cutting those tomorrow. We actually have several wedding orders and one big order that has to go out today, and that's and then we'll start. I don't even have this sheet done yet. I just am a little behind because I was gone. So bear with me on trying to get my life caught back up. Yeah, sometimes I'm just a hot mess. Other times I'm a hot mess. But I did sleep really good. The whole 2.5 hours of sleep that I got last night, I slept good. I will be taking a nap or two today. I'll be able to sleep for probably half an hour this morning after this. And then I have work to do. And then once Tara leaves, I'll be able to go to sleep again for just a short time. I have a lot that I have to get done today. Sometimes I can have the laser engraving all the wedding stuff and I can sleep. Sometimes it takes like 2 hours for a great big sheet that's really nicely engraved. So, all right, we'll just keep going. Keep going. Did it freeze? I didn't freeze. Post with watching. Okay. My phone is still going, so I don't think it froze. I have my phone right next to me and I can see it. So oh, you know what? I don't think I'm going to put a second coat on that because I can see all my lines. I think I'm good right there. Is everybody else okay? Did anybody else freeze? Yours is fine. Perfect. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Can't wait to see you. It's been forever. So Jenny's going to be doing the Apple Crate Craft Show that I have just taken over from my friend Miss Judy. Judy's going to still be there. She's going to be helping and selling and mentoring and doing all the things. So she'll still be there. She'll still be part of everything, which is good. We don't want her to go away. We still want her there. She just won't have to do all this stuff. So it's kind of nice to not have to do all of this stuff. Yeah. All this stuff is a lot. Believe me. I was pretty tired from the last one. I got all of my tickets gone through, got everything added up, and I'm going to have Tara's going to do a second check for me. And I'm a little ahead of the ball game. I am, which is nice. Okay, my blue. So if you're wondering the colors, so Deep Ochre was the yellow. The blue is Aqua Sky. We will be doing the door sign like this. And then we have Christmas ornaments. The Christmas ornaments are not bee themed. But I'm not going to tell you what they are. So you have to wait. I'll either have them late tonight or in the morning. Probably in the morning. I want to get my samples painted. And they are not even started yet. So they will be. They will be later. I'll have time to do everything. It always works out somehow. Somehow it works out where I can do everything. And be in every place at once. It just somehow works. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We're almost done with all of our coats of paint. Getting my second coat of the white on, then we'll dry. Got to do the red, second coat of red. Inside of this, the drawstring bag from March is listed under the what's new. Oh, okay, so you can purchase it by yourself, by itself. That's nice. That's nice. So do you mean the big one that was for the bunny? That's the one you're talking about, or is it the big one that was from Christmas? Because there was one from Christmas. Make sure you're paying attention to sizes, because there's the one that was used for the bunny, and there's the one that was at Christmas. And so one of my people got the Christmas one by accident. They thought that it was going to be the size for the bunny, and it was a great big gift size one. So I haven't looked yet, so I don't really know. Hey Judy, how are you? I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? That's so funny. Did you hear me talking about you? It was all good. It was all good. I think the white is going to need another coat, guys. It's kind of splotchy. It's a kind of splotchy. I have lots of bee stuff, so guess what? I'm going to be a big contributor to your bee basket. I have a whole bee display. Tara painted a bunch of bee stuff. I painted a bunch of bee stuff. We are just buzzing. We're busy bees. A drawstring bag is 12 by 18, so it might be the big gift one. Okay, yeah, that sounds too big. Well, I don't know. You know what? Somebody, if you could measure your little one that goes with your transfer, that sounds really big. That does sound big. Okay, what was it I was doing? Oh, another coat of white. Hello. Yes, they were. Yes. Oh, perfect. She heard me. All right. I picked up the keys yesterday, Judy. I picked them up from Lupita. And I said, hey, we're setting up the same time as Blenda. And she goes, oh, I need to have Blenda contact me. So I gave her Blenda's phone number. She didn't have her phone number for some reason. So anyways, we'll talk about all that later. All this stuff. Got all this stuff going. We get to see Jenny on. You'll get to meet Jenny. Jenny's on here right now, Judy. So Jenny had done Blenda's craft show. She does the tumblers. She's the one that I said she's my friend that I want in the show. So Jenny's on here right now. Okay, I think this is it. I think that's enough coats. We're going to start assembling and then inking everything and gluing together. I know, Judy. She didn't have her phone number because Pastor didn't have her contract ready when he did mine. Imagine that. It happens. It's going to be just fine. It will be just fine. It will. I just know it. Okay, so I probably need to make sure that the other block is 100% dry because we did put a second coat on it. So let me bring it in. It's not all the way dry. Hello. Let's dry it, and then we will assemble everything, and then we will ink the edges. All right. And I would love to have you guys tell me what type of transfers are you guys really interested in? I would love to be able to suggest different themes to them. So if you have some ideas on stuff, just plug it in there. I would love to know what kind of things you would like to see. Okay, I'm gonna try to assemble this. I need to scooch this up even more. I just knocked stuff off. I gotta move this because I'll knock that off. And here we go. We're gonna move this up. Okay, now I have to really think about it because it's like, okay, which one goes with which? So the bee that goes with this one down here, the beehive, is the one that you can see all the wings. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure there's no paint on the back so I don't mess it up. Okay, there we go. And then we have the white centers that go in each of those. I'm just gonna set them to the side. I'm not gonna put them in yet. We know that those go in there. Same with these, same with the stripes on the bee. Just gonna set that to the side. There might be some paint on it, so I'm trying to be really careful. And then this is the wings. And then there's the big heart. Okay, so that's all on that one. All right, next, we're gonna do the honey jar. Honey jar. Patriotic, yes, perfect. Okay, so if anybody needs to get their patriotic stuff, go grab it. I'm not in a hurry. I'm gonna get mine. I am not worried it's gonna sell out. It's not gonna sell out this time. Watch me eat my words. It will be fine. There's still plenty of time. They could reorder if they needed to. Okay. I absolutely love some of this stuff. I'm a little sad that we're not having a craft show that is going to be able to, that we're going to be able to have our patriotic stuff at. I might have to find one because you know how much I love patriotic things. It's not going to stop me. Oops, I missed right there. Let me get rid of my black thing. It's not going to stop me from creating patriotic. I just don't have a craft show this year that because I'm going to be gone, to convention, to ChuckCon. We had to not do that one. So, okay, got all my things for my flower, all my leaves, and we're going to ink. We have to ink all this, but I'm taking it off right now so that I know where everything goes. Okay. So I want to make sure that I painted it all the right color, because guess what? Guess who can have an oopsie? Me. Okay, there's the little heart. Okay, perfect. Let's get this board out of the way. I'll scooch everything up. And then, okay, color of the month is available at checkout. There's no image, but it can be added to the cart. Okay, perfect. So color of the month is a blue. It is, I can show you. I have my printout. Let me get my printout and I'll show you. Does it have it in there? It has it on some of the things. Okay, so let me show you the blue. It's going to be like this blue right here. It's going to be this blue right here. So it's a nice blue that's going to go, and it might even be darker than that. Might actually be darker than that. Maybe that blue. So it's a nice darker blue for your patriotic stuff. So you don't see it in your end. Okay, then don't check out yet. You don't want to mess up. Your things will stay in your cart, so don't stress. Okay, things are going to stay in your cart. They're not going to go away quickly because it's not a great big huge launch. Hi Billy, how are you? It's called Home and it's in there. Okay, you know what, guys, I'm going to look on my end so I can tell you guys. So let me go to my Chocateur site and let me see if I can see it. Okay, I'm logged into myself. Perfect. Let me see if, let me go to my what's new, and then let me just add something so that I can get so I can see if I can find navy blue. Yeah, it's a darker blue. Yeah, it seems like it's a darker blue. Okay. Let me go ahead and do, there's the melamine platter, and then there's the beads. Oh, you can switch them out. Okay, so but what if you sold your What if you sold your little pedestal things? Then you might have a problem. If you're a crafter that sold your pedestals and you don't have the pedestal anymore, that could be a problem. Let me just, I'm sorry. My thing is not acting correctly. I'm like, wait a second. Hello. It's not adding stuff. I wanted to go to the end to see, it's so funny. Go to my cart. Let's go to our cart and let's see if I can see it's spinning. It's spinning, of course it is. So let's see if I can see the chalk paste. I see it now. Okay, so it does have it in there now. Okay, Dallas Cowboy Blue. Okay, there it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's a dark blue. So mine is there. Maybe refresh your thing. Maybe that's all you need to do is refresh it. Okay. So, all right. Okay, that's all I need to do. Okay, let's ink. Let's keep going. I'm not even going to check out yet. I don't need to because it's not going to sell out. I'm confident that it's not going to sell out. Okay, we're just going to do these one by one. These are going to go into our large ladder. Now, here's the thing that I do. So I don't keep all of my blocks. I would have way too many things if I kept everything here that I make, because I do make multiples of things, because I'll make one as a sample for pictures, which I didn't get to do this time, and then I make one with you guys. I put these on the easels and I'll sell these separately on the easels, and they're super cute. Okay, I am going around this with my ink pad. It does show up. It's kind of funny. I'm not going to do the circles, and I'm actually not going to do the yellow because they're too small. But I am going to do this, and I'm going to use a little thing to do. Do I have it here? The little thing that I used. Maybe I do. Instead of a Q-tip. Okay, going around here. Going to go all the way around. So maybe, yeah, if you're not seeing the color of the month, you probably just need to refresh is what you need to do. Okay, let's go into my drawer and see if I have the little dauber thing. I do have one. Okay, perfect. So I can use this. So this is my little dauber thing to use for this instead of the Q-tip to do all of this little stuff here. There's a smaller size that works really, really good. But this one works fine. So I just kind of tap it on my ink pad, and then I'm just going back and forth, going along the line. So the Q-tip works good. I think this ink pad is starting to dry out though. Just kind of go along my line. Okay. All right. And then I'll just go back and forth, kind of blend it in. They're called blenders, it's what they are. They're called blenders. And they're just little round things. They kind of look like you would make cheeks out of, but on a long stick type thing. But they're called blenders. I don't need to do the center because that is not going to it's not going to be showing. Okay, so there we go. You got the $5 shipping. Yay! And it might be Dallas Cowboy Blue. You are probably correct. Okay. All right. Let's start gluing together. This one's always difficult to open. It's probably because I don't use it every day, whereas my one in the back room I use every single day. Okay, when you're gluing these, make sure that everything is flush with this so that it looks nice and neat. Don't let it go down below. I kind of wiggle it a little bit to kind of get it in place. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to stand up for this. And then I am going to put my B. So my B, I'm going to have my B going which direction? Yeah, like this. So I actually do need to put this down here because all the pieces are going to fit in there. And then my wings are going to go across. And then I do need to put glue. Oops, you know what, guys? Don't make that mistake. I almost made that mistake. You're going to have to glue the little stripes in there before you put the wings on. I almost made that mistake. Don't do that. Okay, so put your stripes in first. You'll be taking it off. I think I did that with another project. Okay, so those just go right in there, and then the wings go on. Wings are next. Hello. He can't fly without his stripes. Okay, then there's a little heart. Got a little heart. And I got little circles. I'm going to just take a little bit of that glue, and then we're going to go like this. We're going to do a flower here. So I'm just gonna put a circle with my glue for the flower. There's a flower down here. Okay, so that's gonna take care of the center part, and all the centers are the same. These flowers are all the same size, so you don't have to worry about one of them being a different size. I'm just kind of moving the flower around so it has glue on all of it. Just kind of going like that. So there's glue on all the sides. And then there's still some in the center. Okay, so that one is done. There we go. Okay, cute, huh? Really cute. All right, you got the Vibe for 5 free transfers, and $5. Oh, that's awesome. See, I think that's, yeah, absolutely. There's some specials, and they didn't tell us all the specials. So at least I didn't get to watch the Zoom. Maybe all the secrets are in the Zoom meeting. I don't know about that special Vibe for 5. So that's pretty awesome. I love that. I love that. Okay. Inking my edges again. This is our little honey pot with a bee. I think bees are just great for spring. Okay, there's going to be a little bow on here. I have some ribbon that's going to go on there. I do need to do like a little line on here. You can do it with the edge of your ink pad, or use your little dauber thing. I'm going to try to use the edge of this and just go across. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and keep going. Just keep swimming. 7:40. I'm doing good. My goal was to be done by 8. There's a lot of little pieces, guys. So it's a challenge sometimes. It can be a challenge, but I love doing this. No matter how tired I am, I enjoy painting, and I'm telling you, I'm a little tired today. My husband, he's like, "You didn't go to bed yet?" So I didn't get to bed until 4:30 this morning. I had paperwork that I had to get done. And I've told you it's a struggle. It's been a struggle with everything that we're doing, a new program at work. It's a struggle. But I had to do the running around. I had to go to the bank. I had to do a few personal things yesterday. Okay. So let's get this glued together. Where did I get the dauber? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. The daubers are from Amazon. I can give you the link for that. There's all different sizes. There's 5 different sizes of the daubers. So that is like about the medium size one. There's one that's really small that works really good for it. I wish they just sold them singly by sizes, because I would buy a whole bunch of the small ones. But they don't. They sell them as a group. So, yeah, I can give you the link for the daubers. They're pretty cool. Instead of using a bazillion Q-tips, but Q-tips work just fine. You know, guys, I've been using Q-tips forever. I just happened to see somebody use that, and I was like, well, let's just try it. Let's see. I like to try new things so I can show you guys. And sometimes it's easier to use them. Sometimes I'm out of the Q-tips and I'm waiting. Like, hello, you're going to ship me my order? I had an issue with my credit card machine at my, with my iPad. My iPad didn't fit into my square. Oops, guess what, guys? Hello, I did it again. Put the stripes first. Stripes go first, guys. Stripes go first. Oh my goodness, did it again. For the square, there's a little stand. Well, my new iPad was too big for it. Didn't fit in it. So we just used it to the side. Well, the little reader thing, my reader went bad. Judy, remember when your reader went bad? My reader went bad at the show. Yeah, it wouldn't charge anymore. And so I decided to buy another one of my machines. Which way does this one go? Okay, it goes like this. I have a little, like a portable credit card machine. I bought another one of those. This is going to go like this, and then we'll glue the little bow on there. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, Cheryl, I got your envelope with the transfer. Thank you so much. I haven't opened it yet, but I know what's in it. If there's anything else in it, I don't know that yet because I didn't open it, but I set it on the counter. Okay, I'm going to tie a little bow. Yeah, I remember. Very cute. You have baskets all over the house. Basket for a golf tournament. Oh my goodness. Basket for craft shows and Easter baskets. You have a lot of baskets. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself. I had so much paperwork to catch up when I'm gone. Nobody does my work. It just waits for me. And it still has to be done. Everything has a time frame. You know how that goes. You bookkeepers out there, you know there's always a time frame for everything with billing and all of that fun stuff so that you get paid on a timely basis from your people. Everything still has to be done. And I was exhausted every night. Normally I would be working on a little bit each night when I come home from the craft show. I was completely exhausted from this one. I don't know what the difference was, but every day I walked almost 20,000 steps. So that was part of the difference, was that I walked a bazillion steps during each. Okay, so I tied my little bow. And I'm going to put this here. Yeah, I walked between 17,000 to 20,000 steps every single day at the craft show. It was crazy. And that was 2 days of setups, 2 days of craft shows. The day that I had to put all the signs out, that's 3 hours of walking there. And then the day that I had to take all the signs down. So I had 6 days of walking. That's probably why my pants are loose this morning. Looser. Not loose, but looser. Okay. There's that one. One more. Here we go. Need to make sure the Wi-Fi, we have Wi-Fi for the family center. Oh yes, we definitely need Wi-Fi so I don't have to hotspot off my phone. I can hotspot off my phone. I can also bring my iPads and hotspot off of those. So yes, I'll call to make sure that it will be available. Because yes, we do need that, but I can hotspot. It just makes it slower, makes it take longer for your customer. All right. So not doing the little stripes. I'm going to do the little heart just barely. We're getting there. Oh my goodness. These are perfect for spring. So this is this month's theme for my everyday craft kit is bees. Busy bees. Can't wait to put these into the ladder and show you guys. I normally have pictures. I have the wood cutouts on there. And then I'm still working on my Christmas ones. Christmas ones are going to be fun. Can't wait. Cannot wait. There's just a lot, guys. Just a lot. So thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. Okay. And my postman, oh my goodness. So my postman he's on vacation. And no one had picked up my packages yesterday by 3 o'clock. And there is always very prompt. He's very prompt. He's there between noon and 1 every day. And so his replacement, guess what? His replacement didn't work yesterday. So everybody else had to help out with that route. And he's gone. It's not like they can call him in and say, hello, you need to come and help for a day. No, he is gone on vacation. So, yeah, they got picked up like at 6 o'clock at night. Yes, your transfers went out too. It's the postal service. So you should be getting yours very soon. I know most people had already got theirs. They sent me messages. And I did try to send little thank yous in with everybody's stuff. A little special thing. I hope I got one in everyone. I'm not 100% sure because I did have help with it. But we are going to make a fun little project. So hopefully everybody's transfers got a little something in it. Just for fun. Okay, be kind. This is a reminder to be kind. That's what I wanted at the front door. I didn't want be humble and kind. I mean, we have that one on a lot of other things. I just want people to quickly be able to see when they come to your front door, they walk into your house, and you have this out there and it says be kind. I hope that they will be kind, because they need to. In this world, it's hard. It is really bad right now. There's people that are very angry about stuff, and it can get quite mean. So as for me, I never want to let any type of things that are going on in the world, whether it's politics or other, to ever come between me and my friends. I love my friends. I value their opinions and yours also. And I just never want that to happen. I just want everybody to be nice to each other. Be kind to each other. So anyway, so this is a great reminder for them when anybody comes to your house to be nice. Be nice, be kind. All right. And it's easy to read that, right? Okay, let me put that little heart. Little heart, which direction do you go? You go like that. All right, and then I want to make sure I put the glue in the right place. We have the top part of the flower. We're almost done. Yay, almost done. Okay, this goes right here. And then you have to pay attention to, there's little notches on these guys. You just have to pay attention to it. Okay, and then this one goes on this side, and this one goes on this side. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm just going to press down, make sure everything is on there. I want to put it into my little leaning house ladder. My house ladder. If they're not kind, don't let them in. Exactly. Yes, they can buzz off. If they're not kind, they can buzz off. Okay, I think I want to move the paint because I just need to get that ladder in here. I'm just going to move this out of the way so that it's real easy to bring in the ladder. And I did unplug my glue gun because, you know, I'm famous for leaving that on for a couple of days. Okay, let's move these over here. This is going to be the center one. The center of attention. This will be the bottom. This will be the top. Okay, and let's bring that little ladder in. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love it too. I like to put a piece of blue painter's tape on the back of each square when I put them in there. You can also just stick it on here. So that just holds it in place. I do make these so that they have a little bit of slop, if you know what I mean, because here's what can happen. When it is wet outside, the wood can swell. When it's hot outside, it can swell up. When it's humid, it can swell up a little bit. When it's cold, it can shrink up a little bit. So wood tends to do that. And I don't want your blocks to get stuck. There's a hole here to push it out, but I would rather they have just a little bit of movement so they're not too tight. And then I just press that down onto that blue painter's tape and it comes right off when you're ready to take it out. Look at how cute this is going to be. Oh my goodness, guys. This is adorable. And I'm blowing off the little, there's like a little fuzzy there. Oh, it's a part of glue. Okay, here's our cute little house. And I'm gonna stand it up here in a minute. Let me put you up to myself, and we are done. It is so darn cute. Let me just put you to me. Hello, guys. Look at this. Isn't it so cute? I hope I pushed all of these. Okay, so it's big. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to go smaller, guys. If I go like that, then you can see the whole thing. Cute as can be. It's cute as can be. All right, guys. I love it too. I love it too. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I hope you... Ouch. That kind of hurt. I hope you enjoyed that. It is a little bit sharp. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for all of your help. and for being kind to each other, for loving each other. I have the best people in my life, and you guys are at the top of that list. I just love you to death. Thank you for spending every morning with me. And for putting up with me. So we'll do our insert for this probably on Friday. I'm going to try to do, because I try to kind of rotate. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how our rotation is going to be, because yesterday was chocolate torte. Maybe tomorrow will be this. And then we'll have Christmas ornaments. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow will be Christmas ornaments. I kind of hurt my hand a little bit there. Anyways, yeah, we'll have bees that go in here. It's not exactly the same type of bees. It's a little bit different style, because like this little guy's a little bit different than our blocks from last month. But isn't that just so darn cute? I love it to death. If you don't have the ladder yet, you can get the ladder, and you can start at any point. So this is our monthly kit. I call it that. However, here's the thing. You can go back and you can still get January's. You can get February's. You actually can get all the 2024 kits if you missed out on those. So they're still there. I don't say, okay, it's for this month and it's cut off. I have a lot of people that they get paid once a month. So I don't charge ahead of time. I let them purchase when they're able to do that. And I'm going to say probably at least 25 to 30% of my people are that way. They get paid once a month at the end of the month. So they have to wait. I also want you to be able to add things to your order that you've been waiting for. So you can save on shipping, because you're shipping stuff together. So that's my method behind my madness. And it is madness. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for being here. Lots of bee things. Yes, it will complement last year's kit. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely will. So it kind of make it match with things. So they go with all the different things. So thank you. I love you guys. I will see you mañana. Tomorrow's Wednesday, halfway through the week already. Love you guys.